Serenity Park became a hub of cultural celebration and remembrance on May 27th as the Rastafarian community gathered to pay homage to African Liberation Day. This annual event honors a pivotal African organization dedicated to the goal of decolonialization, drawing attention to the ongoing struggle for cultural and political freedom. The event underscored the importance of African culture and the continuous need for decolonization efforts. Aaron Alexander, president for the Ayanola Council of the Advancement of Rastafari, emphasized the importance of recognizing and recounting the efforts of African ancestors in their quest to preserve their unique cultural identity.
These things are very significant for us as black people, as conscious people. It is important for us to teach our children about this history, because if we do not do those things and our children are oblivious to what has happened in the history as black people, it is only a matter of time before we get ourselves enslaved again in this 21st century and colonialism make a comeback. So it is very important for us to keep those history alive, and we know the Rastafari community have been the vanguard to keep that level of consciousness alive within our society. This activity here today, we call it the Music to Fight Crime for African Liberation Day, because we believe that there is message in music. We are using the Nyabingi drums, we're using conscious reggae music to spark that level of consciousness in our people again. It is not an event where the media are so thrilled to come and cover these events because it's not sexy enough for them. But we believe that this is some of the building blocks we miss in our society. Hence, we have the scourge of crime today.
ICA's president retells the long lineage of significant events that comprise African Liberation Day.
It was 61 years ago on May the 25th, 1963, in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, when all independent African states at the time, they got together and they had a conference where they formed the Organization of African Unity, the OAU. Today it has been promoted or elevated to the African Union. So the organization is still there today. And at that conference in 1963, the leaders took a pledge that they were going to dismantle colonialism and neo-colonialism in the African continent and wherever it may appear, in whatever guise it may appear. And they took the solemn vow to free Africa.
According to Alexander, St. Lucia must increase the presence of cultural heritage and African history in order to see substantial resolution in our social ills.
Our youth, we believe, has an identity crisis, and we need to show our youth a better way. We need to raise the level of consciousness of our youth so they could respect themselves, respect each other, and respect life. So we believe the Rastafari community, we have a role to play in that regard. And this is one of the first steps we are taking with this initiative called Music to Fight Crime, to spark that level of consciousness in our children and our youth today.
Above all, Aaron Alexander states the importance of cultural heritage and African history, as staying true to Africa's customs, morals, and norms may be the key to solving many social issues existing on the island. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offer reporting.